What's cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today. What's cracking? What's cracking? Back with another Letterman reaction video from Dutch T. Appreciate you. Bill Russell, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Willis Reed, and other NBA legends present the top 10. Not sure exactly what that means. I don't know if they're talking about like what's your top 10 players of all time right now, which would be, this video is from 2004, so that top 10 list probably would not include Kobe Bryant, would not include Tim Duncan, would not include Shaquille O'Neal, would not include LeBron James. Think about it. 2004. Yeah, those four guys would not be in the top 10 of all time. And Kobe and Shaq had 3 rings. Duncan had 2 rings at the time. Still not enough to get you in the top 10. LeBron was just a rookie. Depending on what time in 2004. But yeah, let's get into it.
It's a good category tonight. Top 10 signs your team is not going to win the NBA Finals. We're right in the middle of it. And I got to tell you, I was heartsick last night because my Indiana Pacers were defeated narrowly by the Detroit Pistons to even that series 1-1. But I still stand by my prediction that the Pacers will go all the way. And if they have to face the Lakers in the finals, I believe that maybe 1 or 2 games the Lakers will not even show up. I believe they will. They will be so frightened. It's the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Timberwolves, who some of us have heard of, and the Indiana Pacers versus the Detroit Pistons. I believe it's going to be Indiana and L.A. Oh, and that's going to, because there's no love lost there. That rivalry goes way, way back.
Actually, it ended up being Detroit and L.A. And we got our. I'm a Laker fan, if you didn't know. We got our butts whipped by Detroit, 4-1. Embarrassing.
But the Pacers will prevail. Right. God bless them. Right. Anyway, the category, top 10 signs your team is not going to win the NBA Finals. And here tonight to present the top 10 list, 10 NBA legends. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
Bam. Big O. That's awesome. Oh, Bill Walton in there too. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Freaking Walt Frazier. This is awesome.
How about those guys?
That's awesome.
Representing historically the best in the business. Yes. Here we go. Number 10, 1971 NBA title winner and 12-time All-Star Oscar Robertson.
Owner won't pay for teams to travel to away games.
Number 9, he is the NBA's all-time leader in games played and a 4-time NBA champion, Robert Parrish.
Coaches use time out to go get Spike Lee's autograph.
Top 10 signs your team is not going to win the finals. Number 8, the only person ever to have led the NCAA, ABA, and NBA in scoring, Rick Barry.
Your teammate spends the whole game guarding the ref.
That's not good. Number 7, 4-time NBA scoring leader, the Iceman, George Gervin.
Power forwards have been out 2 months with a hiccup.
Number 6, he led your New York Knicks to NBA championships in 1970 and 1973, Willis Reed.
That guy's a beast.
During the season, you lost to the Lakers and the Laker girls.
Yeah, that's a bad sign. Number 5, he was a teammate of Willis Reed on the Knicks championship teams and a 7-time All-Star, Walt Frazier.
Your team logo is a guy asleep in a hammock.
Yeah. Number 4, he's a member of the Basketball Hall of Fame class of 2004, Clyde the Glide Drexler.
Much of the 24 seconds is spent on uncontrollable sobbing.
Bunch of crying.
Number 3, named one of the NBA's 50 greatest players, Bill Walton.
Rest in peace, Bill. Rest in peace.
No one on your team can dunk without using a stepladder.
Yeah, that's not going to go. Number 2, 6-time league MVP in 6 championships and 19 All-Star appearances, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Your best player is named Shaquille Wasserstein.
Wasserstein. And the number 1 sign your team is not going to win the NBA Finals. He won 11 championships and was a 5-time NBA Most Valuable Player, Bill Russell.
Rest in peace.
Many nights, you have more growing pools than points.
Yeah, more growing pools than points. Right there.
Let me also say rest in peace to Willis Reed. I completely forgot that he died roughly 1 year ago. That just crossed my mind after the video. I was like, wait a second, did Willis Reed pass away last year? Yeah, he passed away. So yeah, rest in peace to Bill Russell, Bill Walton, Willis Reed. That's so cool having all those legends up there on the stage at the same time, man. Come on, in the presence of great players, man. All-time greats. So you had some, it's amazing, man. You had Bill Russell up there, Bill Walton up there, Kareem up there, Big O, Iceman, Barry, Willis Reed, Frazier, Big O, hey, Parrish. It's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. Just once in my life, I would like to be like, experience that. Have I ever met an NBA player? So I've been close to them before. Like, there's a player called Samuel Dallenberg. Used to play for the Sacramento Kings when I was living in the Sacramento area. I was at the dog park with my dog at the time, and he was there with some beach blonde model-looking chick at the dog park. It was actually in Rockland, outside of Sacramento, California. So I didn't say anything to him, but I was like, that's Samuel Dallenberg. At the dog park with him. There's another Kings player. I occasionally see some Kings players out at the nightclubs in Sacramento, walking the streets. Trying to think if I got close to anybody else in my time. Coach Mike Brown. I was with him at a bar in Washington, D.C. during the Super Bowl, and I bought him a drink. I had a conversation with him. I bought him a drink. But I acted like I didn't know who he was the whole time. I never told him, oh, you're Mike Brown. Da-da-da-da-da. As a Laker fan, I really wanted to dig into him about Kobe Bryant questions because he coached Kobe. But, I understand that they're trying to enjoy themselves and, have fun. So, I just spoke to him as if he was a regular person. This is when Mike Brown was on the Warriors staff, and the Warriors were in town to play the Washington Wizards. That's why he was there. But there were no other Warriors players with him. That would have been cool if Steph Curry rolled up in there, you know what I mean? But as far as other players, trying to think. Been around a bunch of rappers before, but I feel like that's something I would remember and not have to think about. If I shook a player's hand or got up close to him, had a conversation. But no, actually, there was a player, you probably don't know about him. His name was Dominic Jones. He got drafted by the Dallas Mavericks, won a championship with the Mavericks in his rookie year when they won in 2011. I actually knew him very well. We went to college together. He lived next door to me. He was related to my ex. He'd come over all the time. use my computer, not all the time, but he'd come over periodically, use my clippers, use my computer, whatever. He was good friends with one of my best friends. They both went to high school together in Polk County, Lake Wales, Florida. Lake Wales High School. I hung out with Amari Stoudemire's little brother. He was from Polk County too. A bunch of them Polk County boys. His brother was not nearly as good as Amari. But I remember we were all at Red Lobster. Amari Stoudemire's brother and my homeboy and a bunch of his friends. And he was talking about, oh yeah, Amari's going to come through. He's going to get this big like mansion. We're all going to hang out there. I thought it was going to happen. I don't know if it did happen, but if it did happen, I didn't get invited. I feel like I'm actually forgetting something. But if I remember, I'll make a video about it and come back. But appreciate you, Dutch T. Y'all let me know what you think about it. I appreciate you. I'll catch you on the next one. We out, baby.